It's time for basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. It couldn't be broadcast to you without these important sponsors. Be sure and patronize them. John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Trash Queen, and PCRE Incorporated in Auction Service. Geared Up, Damon Plumbing, State Farm Insurance, Rod Prentice, also Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's, and the Brewed Coffee House, FBFM, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Real Knit and Twine, Bowlers Universe, the Pike County Express, the Ty Rylander Run, Pike County Concrete, and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420, also Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds. Also sponsors are Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. Along with them, we have Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag, Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Williams Auto Sales, the Rustic Market and Kelly Crop, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service. Those are our sponsors for tonight's game. Now let's go courtside to the guys and the broadcast. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. John Hall alongside. I'm Jack Hall. Glad you've joined us for a great contest tonight. It's senior night at Liberty at the Nest, and the Liberty Eagles taking on the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. Do we need to say much more than that? It ought to be a dandy. We got a packed house here at the Nest tonight, and we're looking forward to great basketball action. Glad you've joined us. Call your friends. Make sure and tell them it's on Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. Why listen when you can watch? That's what I always say. Glad you've joined us. Welcome to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Their friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through the buying of a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. It's the pregame show on Central Illinois Sports at the Nest in Liberty. QND and the Eagles back with more after these.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Barry Wearies. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Blessing. In the dream world, I would have loved to have been a Major League Baseball player. This job has been so satisfying. When I do a total knee or a total hip replacement on a patient, it is so fulfilling to improve their quality of life. They can do things now that they couldn't do before the surgery. And when they're in the office and they're very appreciative, it makes me feel that I'm doing the Lord's work.
Press Yours on You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours on You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you, and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show here at the Eagles Nest in Liberty. It's senior night, and I mean to tell you, we've got a great crowd. The band's playing tonight. The cheerleaders from Quincy Notre Dame have their Be Like Grace shirts on tonight in honor of Grace Shell and her memory, and we want you all to be like Grace. And that's show a lot of grace to everybody, and that's a good thing to do. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. They serve the entire region and beyond. Check out the online loan application at GreatRiversBank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. And where would we be without our scoreboard sponsor, Crash Queen, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan County with residential, commercial, and roll-off services. We offer 10, 15, and 20-yard roll-off containers, 217-320-4320. Charlie, Thomas, and Jake, they're at Voschel Gymnasium tonight for the Pittsfield Senior Night as they take on the Western Wildcats. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, John and Charlie will have the girls' regional opener as Pittsfield takes on East Alton Wood River in opening round play. They'll be playing the Oilers against the Sockies. 4 o'clock with about a 3:40 pregame. Be sure and join them for that. Also, isn't it Pancake and Sausage Day tomorrow?
It is.
For the Socky Nation, and you can go out to Bowler's Universe. What time you start to serve, John?
I believe it is 7 to 10.
7 to 10. Come on out. Have some pancakes and sausage at the Bowler's Universe this year and enjoy that and help Socky Nation, who helps the area too. Glad you joined us for the pregame show. We'll tell you more about QND and Liberty. The Liberty Eagles, 9 seniors celebrating tonight along with 5 senior cheerleaders. Who has more than that? We'll tell you more at Central Illinois Sports after these.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We're about 8.5 minutes away from the national anthem. Any introduction to the players? Jim Whitfield along with Brad Dixon and Tony Fessler are the officials tonight. I know Tony's right in front of me. They're working. They worked the JV game and the varsity. The JV game, QND had the better of it in that one, winning well into the 20.
60 to 36, I believe.
Yep. And they look very good. Of course, Liberty, when you've got 9 seniors, you can't expect to have a lot of youngsters in the program, but they'll keep rebuilding. Don't worry about that. You know, Illini Express is here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. They're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older. No appointment necessary. Learn more about the services of Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. They're on the south side of the square. And the picket fence, Angela Dunham Burbridge, phone 217-285-1491. Stop in tomorrow at 1275 West Washington in Pittsfield, 10 to 5, Tuesday through Friday, Saturday 10 to 2. Facebook on Picket Fence, antiques, gifts, collectibles, primitives, handmade odds and ends, and over 30 booths. When you go to that pancake and sausage steak, go by the Picket Fence right afterwards. You'll see a lot of neat stuff. I bought a lot of neat crane items there just the other day at the Picket Fence. Well, when you look at the Liberty Eagles, they're 22-5, and they're rated in the top 5 in the state of Illinois. The Quincy Notre Dame Raiders, 15-9. They start a lot of juniors and play a lot of juniors. John, you saw them play against Pittsfield. Tell us a little bit about your take on QND.
QND is kind of a classic QND team, although they have the one young man, let's see, I'm trying to remember what his name is now. They're 6'7" man and Jake Wallingford. So they do kind of have that one big man that's a lot bigger than everybody else. Like a lot of QND teams have had too. They play good defense, and they're going to make you work to score the ball. They're going to make you work on the defensive side.
Liberty Eagles can go about 9 deep on you, and they'll do that. But they start with Brighton Klingel. He does a lot of things that get this team going. Then you look at the likes of a guy like Clayton Obert. His mom and dad told me before the game as we shared a taco together, this is their 20th year of having a boy in the high school program at Liberty. Not many others could say that, I'm sure, no doubt about it. But Clayton just does all those little things for you. Cannon Wolf, he can put it up, light it up, hit that last-second shot. Logan Robbins can jump out of the gym. Jackson Tenhouse is one of those young men that can hit the three. He keeps that motor running. And then you got big Devin Klauser, who will go up against Wallendorf or anybody else as a big man and do his best to keep things going. They'll bring other guys off the bench, as Reese Knuffman got some starts this season in the Winchester tournament. Travis Duke, along with Noah Klauser, Gavin Fessler, Will Moss, and others. You look at Eli Powell, Silas Mixer, and Tanner Gim. These guys can come in and fill minutes when you need them to, so foul trouble is not really a problem. Greg Altmix, one of the finest coaches in the area, one of the finest men I know, and so is Kevin Myers. I love Kevin to death. He is a great young man, works very hard, and we're looking forward to a dandy game tonight. Those are some of the keys to the game tonight on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Call your friends. Why would you listen when you can watch it on Central Illinois Sports? Why don't you tune in and be sure and hit that subscribe button too. You'll enjoy the contest tonight between Liberty and the Raiders of QND. We take a break, come back with more after these. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Band director Matt Burr and the Liberty Eagles band are getting ready to play the national anthem. We're going to take a break, but we wish you were here because they're going to do a great job. Man, the years we've come here to Liberty, to the Nest, and heard that band, what a great experience that is. Adam Lee, the PA guy, the athletic director, the trainer, he does it all for this group, and he's going to take care of that. We're going to take a break on the national anthem being played here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Hope you'll stay tuned. Starting lineups and the play-by-play come your way on Central Illinois Sports after these. Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Heard our national anthem. Let's get the starters for tonight's game, brought to you by the Moose Lodge 420, proud supporters of many community organizations and activities. During the cold winter months, Moose Lodge 420 has their coat rack in front of the building. Need a coat? Take one. Have a coat? Leave one. No questions asked. Stay warm and safe during this winter. The Quincy Notre Dame Raiders head coach Kevin Myers, assisted by Brady Frericks, Ron Kinshirf, and Mike Kinehart. Kinehart's the old guy at the bottom of the bench. They'll start the following. At one guard, he's a junior, 6'1", Jackson Stratton. At another guard, the 5'10" junior, and Jake Hoyt. Also in the starting lineup tonight is the 6'2" guard and the junior, Brayton Sheffield. And man in the middle, the junior, 6'7", Jake Wallendorf. And 6'2" forward is the junior, Alex Canoyer.
Wallingford,
that's right,
yeah.
Not Wallendorf. Wallingford. I'll get his name right. Too many syllables for me, you know. Stratton, Hoyt, Sheffield, Wallingford, and Canoyer for Quincy Notre Dame. They're 15-9 on the season. For the Liberty Eagles, head coach Greg Altmix, they're 22-5. 9 seniors on this squad, and they'll start the following. At one forward, a 6'1" senior, Clayton Obert. At a guard, he's their shooter, sometimes point guard, 5'11" senior, Cannon Wolf. In the middle, the 6'5" leaper, he's a senior, Logan Robbins. Their main scorer, the 6'4" senior, Brighton Klingel. And the other man in the starting lineup is the 6'6" senior in Devin Klauser. Klauser, along with Klingel, Robbins, Wolf, and Obert. They're starting for Greg Altmix, assisted by Alex Altmix and Jordan Nyson. and they'll shut the lights off here. We're going to take a break. We'll get ready for the tip-off when we come back on Central Illinois Sports. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Liberty has got a fun intro with the lights off, people putting their phone lights on, and they have got this great voice. I don't know who that guy, he's got a better voice than Charlie Hull, you know? Doing a great job. It's a lot of fun. They're introducing their seniors tonight and all their starters as they bring them all out here, and the crowd's on hand. And John, what a crowd we've got here for this senior night.
It is a packed house and a big gym, so there are an awful lot of people here tonight. But
we haven't seen this kind of a crowd for ages, since the Winchester Championship a couple of years ago. We're just about ready to get things underway. I'm going to guess Wallingford will step in and jump on one side, and I would think we'll see Robbins on the other side jumping center. I don't know if Klauser going to walk in there. I'll be darned. So Devin Klauser is the man that's won the jump. We'll get ready to tell them to you. Stratton, Hoyt, Sheffield, Wallingford, and Canoyer for Notre Dame. The Liberty Eagles ready to do battle too. We'll get people off the floor as the referees are working to get people off the floor.
Got to get the kids off the floor on the far end.
We're just about ready to rock and roll. Tony Fessler will throw it up. Let's play basketball. Tip is controlled by Devin Klauser, and he'll get the ball to Robbins. Robbins into the front court, works it down the corner to Klingel. Klingel tries one step, and he's going to be fouled on the play, and that foul will go immediately on Alex Canoyer.
Alex Canoyer's first team first against Quincy Notre Dame. Ball out of bounds on the far sideline.
10 seconds to get the first foul of the ball game, and there wasn't anything cheap about that one. He had a hold of him, and they made the call. They get it into Wolf. Wolf surveys things with Hoyt on him. In the corner to Klingel. Down low, Klauser. Ball taken away. Turnover number one on Liberty. Here the other way come the Sheffield-led and Stratton-led guards out front. Now Hoyt with it on the side. Gets it back out to Stratton. Hoyt with it, top of the key on the elbow. Works it back out to Stratton. Now over to Canoyer. Canoyer left-hand side. Back up at the top of the key. That's Stratton in the corner. First touch for Sheffield. Back out to Stratton. They'll try to work it down low, and Devin Klauser will pick it off. And each team's turned it over once. No shots in the game. Down to Klingel. Roll over, can't get it to fall. Back up by Robbins, it won't fall. And here come Notre Dame the other way with the rebound was Wallingford. They get it down low to Stratton. It's knocked away and a turnover the second. Coast to coast. Robbins puts it away on the dunk. And he slams it home in a 2-0 early lead for the Liberty Eagles, and the Eagles are excited. With the ball was Canoyer, gets it down low. That's back out to Sheffield. He'll work it back to Stratton. Now to Canoyer, left-hand side. They'll work the ball to Hoyt. Hoyt with the dribble on the right hand, trying to penetrate. Cut off by Klauser. They'll switch on the defense now to Sheffield. In the corner, thought about the three, did Stratton, pulled it back out. And Sheffield being very patient for the QND Raiders. They trail 2-0 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. They get it down to Wallingford. Wallingford tries to put a move on Klauser. He'll throw it back out deep in the corner for a three, and it's good. And the first three of the game comes the way of Sheffield, and it's a 3-2 ball game. Ball knocked out of bounds. Liberty maintains possession. First lead change of the ball game comes on the first three-pointer by QND. Full court pressure. They'll get it into Obert. Obert works it into the front court to Robbins. Might have got by with steps. Klingel pulls it up from 11, puts it up and good. Brighton Klingel's not afraid. The lead change is the second of the ball game, 4-3 in favor of the Eagles. Hoyt quickly into the front court. He'll work it on the right-hand side. Now out to Stratton. Leaves it off to Canoyer. Down low, they get it back to Stratton. Stratton back out to Alex Canoyer. These juniors have been the starters most of the season. Now Stratton back out to Sheffield. Good ball movement. They get it free to Wallingford. He's through for the bucket, and he puts it up and good. And his team takes a 5-4 lead as Klauser went for the steal, lead change number 3, and a foul underneath. It's going to go against QND, and that'll be Wallingford's first foul of the ball game, second team foul. Line change as we see Jackson Tinhouse, Eli Powell, Kneffman, and the fourth man into the lineup is Silas Mixer. So they're out there with Brighton Klingel. That's the 5 out there for Liberty right now, trying to take the lead. They
All
get it in the
seniors.
corner to Jackson Tinhouse. Now to Klingel for the lead from 12. It won't fall. Rebound's taken off down low that time by Sheffield. He'll work it the other way. Canoyer coast to coast, runs over a man. Offensive charging. That'll be the third turnover of the ball game. And Canoyer's going to pick up the foul. That will be his second, I do believe, John.
They've got it on, on Wallingford.
Oh, they're
Jack,
called on Wallingford.
which is his second. But
Yep, my mistake. With the ball is Liberty. They trail 5-4 here in the early going. Full court pressure. Kneffman throws out of it to Tinhouse. Front court, he gets it over to Powell. Back out top of the key, Kneffman pulls up free throw line with contact. Can't get it to fall. Running it down is Eli Powell. Throws it down. Klingel with the catch. Off the window and good. Klingel's got 4, and his team takes a 6-5 lead on the fourth lead change of the ball game. Turning it over 4 times are the QND Raiders. With the basketball is Hoyt. Hoyt works it down on the left-hand side. Now to Stratton, top of the key. Stratton hands it off to Wallingford. Wallingford on the right side to Sheffield. Now to Hoyt. Good ball movement back out front. Tough pass to Sheffield. He'll leave it off to Wallingford, playing with 2 fouls. I wonder if they realize he's got 2 already in the early going. Now back top of the key, Stratton. Corner, 3, up. It's short. Offensive rebound. Put back is no good. Another offensive board, no good. Another offensive board. And 3 offensive boards on the play. No bucket, but a foul on the play. And we have got a 2-shot foul.
the foul is going to go against Eli Powell. That'll be his first and the team first against Liberty. Liberty leads 6-5, 4:25 to go in the first quarter of play. And shooting is Alex Canoyer.
Canoyer shoots a pair. 4:25 left first quarter, 6-5.
First one up and good by Canoyer. We're tied at 6.
Canoyer's first point of the ball game also, John.
First
Bowler's
tie?
Universe open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday 4 to midnight. Try out their great burgers, fries, specialty pizzas, and craft beers and more. Open bowling on the weekends when available.
Correct. First tie of the game also.
Yes.
And another lead change as Canoyer makes them both, makes it 7-6. Quincy Notre Dame on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
That's going to give us our 5th lead change already. Ball out of bounds, and Tinhouse will be the inbound man. Gets it into Powell. Surveys the floor, gets it to Robbins, who's back in the game. It's coast to coast, leaves up a little runner. It's going to fall through. Robbins with the bucket. He'll get the and one, the Band-Aid after, and the lead change is our 6th of the game.
That foul going to go against Jackson Stratton, his first team 4th against Quincy Notre Dame. And to the free throw line, Logan Robbins shooting 1. His shot is up and it rolls through. Makes it 9-7 now.
Robbins with 5 already in the ball game. Liberty with their 2-point lead, their biggest of the ball game. Right-hand side with the ball is Stratton. Plays against the man-to-man of Liberty. Robbins has got the larceny, going strong to the bucket. He'll be fouled on the way on the floor. Robbins will help the man up. They're going to call the foul on the floor, and that's going to go against Hoyt.
Jake Hoyt's first team 6th already against Quincy Notre Dame. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Liberty.
I think it's
their 5th, I'm sorry.
4:07 left in the first quarter, 9-7 Liberty on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Kneffman will be the inbounds man. Gets it to Robbins. Rises high, up and good. Robbins having a game. He's got 7, and it's 11-7, the biggest lead for Liberty. Full court pressure after the made basket. Stratton and Hoyt will try to bring it into the front court without any problem at all. Robbins has got Hoyt on him. Robbins will try to block the shot. Hoyt takes him to the hole, makes the bucket, and he'll get the and one. Nice move by the junior Jake Hoyt.
Be Logan Robbins, first foul, team second against Liberty. 11-9 the score. Liberty with the 2-point lead, 3:51 to go in the first quarter of play on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
What a body control by Hoyt going to the basket. Gives up about, 10 inches. Made the bucket.
And Hoyt's shot is up and good. He's got 10, 3
He's got
now.
3, yeah. 11-10 is the score. Liberty with the lead. They get it down low. Klauser gets the pass, rises high, puts it up and good. Devin Klauser getting an easy bucket, and it's 13-10 Liberty. As didn't take them long to score a bucket at the 3:35 mark. They lead 13-10. They've led by as much as 4. Hoyt will bring it across the timeline. Jake Hoyt, the son of the John Wood basketball coach, out top of the key. That's Wallingford. They try to bounce it down low. Ball knocked away by Liberty. And here comes a host of Liberty Eagles as Klingel, Wolf, and Obert back in. Tinhouse, Kneffman, and Powell sit down. Boy, I'll tell you what, Liberty can go deep, can they not?
Good rotation for Liberty. They'll have fresh legs later in the game.
With the ball now is Josh Bakke. He hands the ball off to Wallingford. Bakke into the game for the first time tonight. Wallingford, right side, Hoyt. Back out to Wallingford, who can play the guard, play the post. He doesn't care. Sheffield with it. Now gets it over to Stratton. Stratton tries to work it back across the middle. Now to Wallingford. Now to Hoyt. Tell you what, these young men have got some fine dads, I think, in the world of Jason Stratton and Brad Hoyt. A couple of guys really think a lot of, and you know these young men are very disciplined too. Now a three-pointer up by Sheffield. He buries it. Nice shot by Sheffield from 19-9. He's got 6, and we're tied at 13.
QND with a steal.
and a turnover against Liberty's their second into the ball game. Stratton comes out. In for the first time is Charlie Lavery.
Notre Dame had a missed shot there, too, that got blocked out of bounds.
Okay. Inbounding the ball is Sheffield. Ball taken away on a turnover, the 4th of the day against QND. Robbins wants to run. Pulls up from 11. Off the board, won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way to Charlie Lavery. Ball almost taken away, but
Hoyt maintains
I
it.
got you. Hoyt with the ball. 2:25 left in the first quarter. Now Sheffield with it. Looking down low, can't find anything. Finds Bakke, right side Wallingford. In the corner, now to Lavery, who's into the game for the first time tonight. Works with the left hand, cross-courts the ball to Hoyt. Now they get it to Wallingford on the wing as he draws Devin Klauser on him. Fouls are 5-2 QND. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Trash Queen scoreboard, we're knotted at 13. Inside, Bakke, fake, shot blocked by Robbins, tips it to Clayton, Obert. And here comes Liberty the other way. Corner, Klingel, 3, in. Klingel buries one. He's having a senior night. He's got 7, and it's 16-13. Liberty back to a 3-point lead. Down low, ball knocked away. Obert had it for just a minute, and QND will step on the baseline or sideline. It'll be their 5th turnover of the ball game. Robbins out. Here comes Jackson Tinhouse back in. We've called him JT for so long, I got to make that adjustment.
Lavery lost the ball that time, and when he went to retrieve it, he was out of bounds.
With the ball is Tinhouse, working against the double team. Bounces the ball across the middle. That's to Wolf. The lefty gets it back to Tinhouse. Back out to Wolf, top of the key. Now to Obert. Obert will work inside, put up an 8-footer. It goes off of Klauser on the catch, puts it up and good. Klauser's got 4, and the lead is out to 5, biggest lead of the ball game. It comes at the 1:15 mark of the first quarter, 18-13 Liberty.
You can almost call that an assist.
It was a good one. Now with the ball is Wallingford trying to work against Klauser. A long step. They're going to call a foul. Let's see who that's against.
That'll be Klauser's first, team 3rd, and it'll be ball out of bounds underneath.
No shot on the play. Sitting down right now is Sheffield. Hoyt will be the trigger man. Here comes Powell back into the game, and he'll set Klauser down for just a little while. They don't want Klauser picking up that second foul this early. QND trying to inbound it. Hoyt fakes a couple of times, looking, gets it out to Stratton. Stratton with a strong dribble. Now to Wallingford, who really makes the offense go, does he not? tied up, looking for help, gets it back out top of the key. Lavery works inside. Wallingford spot up from 19-9, can't get it to fall. Good box out by Clayton Obert, and over the top's going to be Stratton.
That'll be Stratton's foul.
Second.
His second, team sixth. Ball out of bounds, length the court to go for Liberty.
Wallingford playing with 2 fouls. He'll sit down. Staying in the game with 2 fouls is Stratton. Now the ball taken away. Turnover Liberty. Shot up and good. That's by Bakke. He's got his first 2, and it's 18-15. Liberty's turned it over for 3 times on the night. Looking down low, JT Tenhouse, and he throws a cross-court pass that misses everybody. 4th turnover of the game on Liberty as they got in a little bit of a hurry, and Coach Altmix kind of talking to himself in the sidelines. 39.2 seconds left in the quarter. He'd have liked to play for a single shot. But instead, it's QND trying to tie it up or cut it to 1 here. They'll get it into Charlie Lavery. Lavery's a 6-foot junior. Long step, gets it out to Hoyt, who is the man of the hour right now as he works against Cannon Wolf. Back out top of the key, that's Lavery with it. That's Calvin Lavery. Bounces across the middle, and Tenhouse is going to get the steal. 6th turnover. Obert working against the man. Long step off the window, won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way to Lavery, and a whistle on the play.
It was knocked out of bounds.
And did they get the rebound? No turnover on the play?
No turnover on the play.
Okay, Robbins and Klauser back in. Powell and Tenhouse sit down. They'll be fresh up and down, won't they? Braden Sheffield back into the contest. Sheffield's dad was the head coach here at one time. Jackson Stratton is the man who will sit down. Liberty basketball. Obert looking, wants to get it to Klingel, and does in the corner on the left-hand side. Back out to Wolf, top of the key. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Obert with 8, tries to work right side. He'll get it off to Wolf with 4, works off the pick, finds an opening, strong to the basket. Shot is blocked, out of bounds. 1 quarter in the books, 18-15. Liberty after 1 over QND. Second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
When it comes to managing your propane needs, no one is more qualified than the propane specialists at Prairie Land FS. Our knowledge and expertise come through with a wide range of flexible programs that will save you time and money while ensuring the comfort and safety of your family. Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24/7 service, making sure you are safe and comfortable all year long. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Liberty leads 18-15. QND 4 of 10, 40%, 1 of 3 from the arc, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. And Liberty 9 of 15, 2 of 2, and 1 of 1. Turnovers 5 or 6 against QND. Hoyt with it out front now. Works inside, leaves it back off to Lavery. Or Bakke, that is. Now back out top of the key to Charlie Lavery. Now to Sheffield. Works it on the left-hand side to Lavery and Charlie Lavery. He looks out to Calvin. Now works it right-hand side to Sheffield. Back out to Hoyt, fakes the 3. He'll back it back out against the tough man-to-man of Liberty. Tight game throughout. 7:30 left in the half. 18-15. Liberty long step outside. And a travel on Bakke as he definitely took the extra step that time. 7:28 left in the half. 18-15 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Wallingford quickly back off the bench. Playing with 2 fouls. He will sit down, Josh Bakke.
Bakke went to pass the ball, and the man wasn't exactly where he thought he was going to be, and he just took that extra step.
Need that jump stop. Cannon Wolf. That's what they used to tell me before they'd ever let me go on the court, which they never did. Obert with the ball, top of the key, out in the big center circle. Gets it corner to Klingel. Back out to Obert. Obert trying to reset the offense. Looking for something as he's being overplayed out front. Ridden like Secretariat, and Charlie Lavery will pick up the foul. 1 and 1.
That'll be Lavery's foul. His first, team 7th, 1 and 1 for Clayton Obert. 18-15 the score. Liberty with the lead, 7-11 to go in the first half of play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Obert shooting 1 and 1. His first shot is up, and it's good. He'll get the bonus.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. His first point of the game.
He'll be looking for another here. Second up and also good. He's got 2, and it's 20-15.
Tide's the biggest lead of the ball game at the 7:08 mark. Now Hoyt will work it into the front court. He's a good ball handler. Stays low, good positive action. Works out of that trouble, gets it back out to Sheffield. They'll work it right-hand side to Lavery. Charlie Lavery, top of the key to Wallingford. Wallingford looks for an opening. Tries to break, beats his man. Scoop shot up and good. Wallingford strong to the bucket. He's got 4, and it's a 20-17 Liberty lead. Wolf in the backcourt. He's got Hoyt on him, man-to-man. Man-to-man both ways. You got to love it. Good basketball here at the 6:35 mark on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Pulling up is Wolf from the elbow. Can't get it to fall. Ball tipped, and Wallingford comes away with the rebound. Back to Hoyt. Back over to Wallingford. Spots up 3. Back out to Hoyt. Now they'll throw it left-hand side to Sheffield. Down low, Wallingford trying to put a post move on. Loses the basketball. It's loose on the court. It's got to be a 3-second or a turnover, and it's the 8th turnover. Klingel throws the ball down to Robbins. Tiptoes back out. Finds Klauser. Tries to work inside. Corner. Wolf for a 3. Too long. And Klingel with the rebound. Off to Klauser. Strong to the bucket. Devin Klauser puts it away. He's got 6. 22-17. Ball bounces out, and they'll have to reset things here. They'll give it to the referee. 5-point lead for the 3rd time in the ball game in the favor of Liberty. The clock was running that whole time, John.
Oops.
5:45 left in the half on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Always heard about shortening the game, Jack.
Braden Sheffield brings it front court. Finds it to Lavery. That's Calvin. Now back in the corner to Sheffield. They'll work it down low. That's to Calvin Lavery. Shot blocked by Robbins, his second of the night. And here comes Obert and the Eagles shooting for their biggest lead of the night. To Robbins, fakes the 3, drives inside, little scoop shot, won't fall. His own rebound, little underneath wall, can't get it to fall. And the rebound this time comes off to Wallingford. Wallingford works it into the front court, beats Klauser to the basket. He'll be fouled on the way. Wallingford's gonna, no, they're gonna say it's on the floor. I'll be darned.
So they're gonna call foul on the floor.
Klauser.
It's going to be, he actually called it on 10, which is Clayton Obert.
I'll be darned.
That's his first, team 4th. And it'll be a ball out of bounds underneath the basket to QND.
I have no idea why that wasn't a shooting foul, but they called the foul on Obert. He's still in the game. He's got to go back out. Oh, no, he didn't. They replaced him. Eli Powell into the game. Sheffield wants to inbound it, throws it to the sidelines, and it's not handled. 9th turnover already on QND at the 5:05 mark of the first half of play. It's Liberty basketball. Tinhouse and Knuffman playing the guards with Klingel, Robbins, and the 5th man Powell. Good size out there right now. Tinhouse doesn't get shook up too easy. Out to Knuffman, who made a lot of starts in the Winchester tournament. He'll leave the ball off to Brighton Klingel, and that was a tough pass. Had to bend down and pick it up off the shoelaces. Looks for a cutter, and Knuffman on the right side, looking a little one-on-one on Hoyt. Now he'll throw it back out to Klingel. Bounces down low. Powell strong to the bucket. Up and good. And they're going to call the offensive foul? Well, that was
going to call it an offensive foul.
That was a late call, was it not?
Well, it was just a late call on what it was. They blew the whistle right away. I just wasn't sure whether it was offensive foul or defensive block.
Turnover number 5. Foul is the second on Eli Powell. 4:36 left in the half. Don't know if I agree or disagree. I'm just saying it just seemed like it took a long time to transpire. 22-17, Liberty with the lead at the 4:30 mark. But they've not been able to add to that 5-point lead. Wallingford, right side, for a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound Klingel as Stratton couldn't get it to fall. Liberty the other way, coast to coast, and Tinhouse just beats everybody down the court. His first 2, and the biggest lead of the ball game right now is 7. The other way, Stratton wants to go underneath. Wallingford, top of the key for a long 3. It's good by Sheffield. He's got 3 threes and 9 points. 24-20 as he's trying to shoot his team back into it. Now Tinhouse with it, the 3:55 mark of the first half. 24-20, Liberty. Klingel, quick basket, move to the basket, I should say, and he's got another 2. Give him 9, and the lead's back to 6. 26-20. Liberty with some substitutions, as is QND. Hoyt runs over the man, and what are they going to call?
think it'll be a charge. Okay, well, that'll be Hoyt's second.
10th turnover of the ball game also. Player controlled foul, timeout in the court, we'll take it 2. 3:37 left in the half. Liberty leads 26-20. They'll have the ball when we come back.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
The Rustic Market is a small-town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today. The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today.
Damon Emmerich, Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. He'll be at the Pancake and Sausage Day for Saki Nation tomorrow at Bowlers Universe, 7 to 10. Liberty with a basketball, 6-point lead, shooting for their biggest lead. Knuffman bounces to Obert right side. In the corner to Powell, playing with 2 fouls. Back out Obert, now Knuffman bounces left side Robbins. Looks to down low to the second man in Obert. He finds the position as Klauser opened him up, and Obert's got another 2. He's got 4, and the lead is out to 8, 28-20. Quickly the other way come the Raiders. Stratton with the ball, right-hand side, works it down low to Wallingford, and Powell's going to pick up his 3rd foul as he reaches over the top.
That'll be Powell's 3rd, and the team 6th, it'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket, Quincy Notre Dame.
Brighton Klingel in, Powell sits down, 3:08 left in the first half of play, 28-20 in favor of Liberty. Looking to get it in now is Sheffield. They bounce it around the middle. Wallingford saves the day. Ball almost tied up, but Wallingford dribbles out of it. He'll now get the ball to Conoyer, who has his shot blocked. Was that by Robbins again?
It was. Robbins blocked it off the backboard.
Third block. Robbins free throw line, pull-up shot. It's a good. Robbins came to play tonight. He's got 9, and the lead is 10, 30-20. Will QND call a timeout? Sheffield front court. Beats his man in the corner. Gets it back to Stratton. Tries to go long into the trees down low. 3-pointer out front. Will be in and out, no good. Good box out by Obert. Finds Klingel. Works inside. Runs over a man. Offensive foul against Klingel. 6th turnover of the game, and Klingel picks up his 1st.
Klingel's first, team 7th. It'll be player control foul, so no 1-and-1. Ball to bounce, length of the court to go for Quincy Notre Dame.
Hoyt back into the game. Sitting down is Charlie Lavery. Here comes Cannon Wolf in. Knuffman sits down. 2:27 left in the half. Welcome to Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. With the ball in the backcourt is Sheffield. He'll get it to Hoyt, who will work against Wolf man-to-man. Works it across the timeline. Has to work it out top of the key to Alex Conoyer. Back to Hoyt. 1 dribble. Wallingford. Right-hand side Stratton. Works down low, puts it up. Robbins with the block. Rebound comes off to Clayton Obert. And they're going to call a jump ball on the play. A little surprised by that. The ball will come the way of Liberty.
Thought Stratton was lucky to not pick up another foul, which would have been his 3rd.
Robbins with 4 blocks already in the game, and that's not unusual for Logan Robbins. He's just coming into his own. If you're a college coach, that's a guy that's going to keep getting better, and he can play a lot of positions for you. Wolf with the basketball, top of the key, throws it to Obert. Down low, Robbins fakes, goes up high, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Klauser shot up. No good, but he's going to be fouled in the play. Klauser will go to the free throw line.
That foul's going to go against Alex Neuer.
That his 3rd?
His 2nd. Oh, no, the one place has him with 3. You're probably right, Jack. His 3rd, excuse me, team 9th. Klauser to the free throw line, shooting a couple. First one up and short for Klauser.
Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Call them at 285-5013. Real Net and Twine, Rick and Tracy in the game, doing a good job for you.
Clauser's second is up and good, makes it 31-20 on the Trash Queen
He
scoreboard.
just made one, correct?
Correct.
And it's the biggest lead right now, 31-20, 11-point lead. Here comes Notre Dame the other way, Stratton with it. He'll get it to Wallingford, back to Stratton, fakes the three. Liberty is just so tall. Ball's going to go in the backcourt. That's going to be an over and back. Oh, they said somebody touched it, and it'll remain QND's. Nope, over and back.
It has to be. I mean,
Yeah,
after they blew the whistle, it
number
had
11.
to be.
Well, no, the other referee could have seen it a different way, John, and overruled him. 11 turnovers in the ball game for QND in the first half with 1:35 left. Wolf with it, top of the key, works against Hoyt. Tries to beat his man, leaves it in the corner. Klingel makes some space, little crossover dribble, and the reverse layup. He's up with 11 now, and the lead expanded to 13. 33-20 on the Trash Queen scoreboard, 1:15 left in the half. Top of the key is Sheffield, works into a double team. Lucky that Stratton was able to run it down, puts a runner up, it won't fall. Rebound back up, won't fall. Stratton with the rebound. Klauser's going to get called for the foul as Klauser was swatting at it, and that's going to be costly for him.
It'll be Klauser's second, team 8th, and it'll be Stratton to the free throw line shooting a couple. 33-20 the score. Liberty with the lead. 1:05 to go in the third quarter of play.
Stratton with no points.
Stratton's first is up, and it's good.
Give him one on the night. Makes it a 33-21 lead. LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. 285-2808. Trucking for all your needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team. Coming in for the shooter is the man at the bench. If he makes this, he gets to come out. 1:05 left in the half.
Second one up and rolls through for Stratton. Makes it 33-22. Charlie Lavery into the game for him.
1:05 left in the half. 33-20. Lavery in. Stratton out. Wolf gets the ball to 10 outs. He'll work it into the front court with a minute left. Will they hold for one, up by 11? Or will they keep running offense? They'll look for offense, guarantee it. Klingel with the basketball. Wants to hand it off to Clayton Obert. Now works to Klingel, back to Obert. Very patient with Klingel on the play. Klingel's just such a big, wide body and tall. He can do a lot of things. 10 outs, strong to the bucket, runner up and good. 10 outs finds an opening, lightning fast. He's got 4, 35-22. Back to the 13-point lead. At front, Hoyt with 30 seconds left. Wallingford back to Hoyt. And the student body of Liberty working hard underneath the basket. Hoyt close to the half-court line, works off a good pick. Hoyt will work inside, shot blocked by Robbins. That's his 5th of the night.
Robbins is doing a great job of not picking up fouls on those blocks, though. He's
9 points, 5 blocks, 5 rebounds. Trying for a triple-double. They get it down low. Nice one. Robbins partially blocks it, but that shot's good by Bakke. He's got 4, and it's 35-24. 8, 7, 6. Robbins corner. Klingel, 3. In and out, no good. Rebound comes off the other way. Taken away. 10 outs on the shot and the buzzer. It won't fall, and we've reached halftime. 35-24. Liberty with an 11-point lead. We have reached the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. We'll take the break, come back and tell you more about halftime with Liberty up by 11 on senior night, 35-24, back after these.
At US Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Carnes Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for CASCOM Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from CASCOM. At CASCOM, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. As we look at halftime scores at the end of the first quarter, Liberty led at 18-15. They lead 35-24 here at halftime. Their biggest lead a couple of times of 13 in the game, and they have turned QND over 11 times. Liberty has turned it over 6 times in the first half. Foul situation, a lot of them. Jackson Stratton along with Jake Hoyt, Jake Wallingford, and all have 2 fouls and 3 on Alex Canoyer. On the other side, Liberty has 2 on Devin Klauser, 3 on Eli Powell, and single fouls on Clayton Obert, along with Logan Robbins, Brighton Klingel, and JT Tenhouse. 35-24, the lead at halftime for the Liberty Eagles. And the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Carnes Communication at the corner of Washington and Jackson Street, 285-5400. U.S. Cellular phones and accessories and more. See Mike and the gang there doing a great job, friendly service at the corner of action. 35-24, Liberty with the lead. Individual scoring, shooting percentages come your way after these.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
TJ's Truck Service is proud to serve the area with a complete truck hauling service. They offer grain, rock, fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer hauling for you. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated would like to wish the Panthers a safe and successful season and recognize the senior boys and coaching staff for their leadership and hard work. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated for the long haul and the short one too, 217-617-6667. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Welcome back to the Cards Communication USA, your halftime show. Trash Queen's scoreboard tells us it's a 35-24 Liberty lead at halftime here by 11. Led by 13 a couple of times. We were tied at 6 and 13, had 6 lead changes in the early going before Liberty was able to pull away in the second quarter. QND 7 of 20, 35%, 2 of 6 from the arc, 37%, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. They are shooting 71.5%. Led in scoring by Braden Sheffield, 3 threes on the night, has 9 points. 4 for Josh Bakke off the bench, and Jake Wallingford in a starting role. 2 by Jackson Stratton, 3 by Jake Hoyt in the first half, and 2 by Alex Canoyer. The Liberty Eagles are 16 of 29, 55%, 2 of 5 from the arc, 40%, and 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 67%. They have 11 for Brighton Klingel in the first half. Logan Robbins has 9 points, 5 blocks, 6 rebounds. 7 points from Devin Klauser to go with 5 rebounds. And let's see, Obert has 4 in the first half. And 4 for Tenhouse off the bench for their total of 35. 35-24, the halftime lead for Liberty over the Raiders of QND on Central Illinois Sports. More comes your way after these.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Second half brought to you by Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offering quality concrete for your new builds, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete ready to serve you. 309-252-1052. It'll be QND basketball. They'll have out there on the court Alex Canoyer along with Hoyt, Stratton, Wallingford, and the fifth man. I'll get him for you in a minute. That's Stratton, Hoyt, Sheffield is the fifth man. Sheffield in the corner, rises up for a three, can't get it to fall, blocked out by Wolf, and Klingel gets his fourth board. Front court, Clayton Obert with a nice catch, tries to bounce it down low, and it's taken away. And the ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll go the way of QND on the 7th turnover of the ball game against Liberty.
Coach Meyer has not been the happiest with the referees tonight, it doesn't seem like.
Yeah, you're getting beat by 11, that happens. With the basketball in the backcourt is Alex Canoyer. He'll get it over to Stratton. Stratton will bring it across the timeline. It's a a good Liberty team. QND, a junior team. They'll be the favored team next year. You're going to have to get out of the lane, Mr. Wallingford, because he's been in there a long time. Klauser backs him back out. Spot up three out front. It's good by Knoyer. He's got 5. Makes it a 35-27 8-point lead after they led by 13. Robbins on the run. Finds Klingel. Off the backboard and good. Nice find. Klingel's got 13. 37-27. A 10-point lead. Back out was Knoyer. Works inside. Klauser had the block but couldn't get it done. Knoyer takes him to the hole. He's got 7. He'll get the and one, and Klauser's going to pick up his 3rd foul.
Klauser's 3rd foul team, first of the second half, and Knoyer to the free throw line shooting 1. 37-29, the score. Liberty with the lead. 6:54 to go in the 3rd quarter of play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Alex Knoyer shooting 1.
5 already in the second half.
Shot up and no good. Rebound comes down to Wolf.
Nope, didn't control it.
Okay.
So it goes to QND instead, and that is Stratton with it. Works it in the corner. That's to Knoyer. Look like they're targeting him to try to get him some points. Knoyer working strong to the bucket. Leaves it off Wallingford. Down underneath, close to 3. Now they'll get the ball left-hand side to Stratton. Back out top of the key to Knoyer. They'll swing it around to Hoyt. Hoyt back out top of the key. That's Sheffield. To Wallingford. Now to Hoyt. 6:20 left 3rd quarter. An 8-point game in the basketball. QND trying to cut into that and make it a little closer. Down to Wallingford. Ball knocked away. Turnover number 12. First of the second half. Good job by Robbins controlling the ball. Klingel, long step across the middle. Finds Clayton. Ball knocked out of bounds. That'll be a turnover the 2nd of the quarter and the 8th of the ball game. That one against Liberty.
And Clayton Over just couldn't quite control that pass coming across the lane.
A lot of traffic underneath there, wasn't it? Trying to inbound the ball. They get it into Hoyt. Do the Raiders. He'll work against Wolf. Wolf will back off now into the double team. They'll throw it back out to Knoyer. Back over to Stratton. Fakes on the left side. Now works it that way. Wants to hand it off to Hoyt. Instead fakes it. Works to the basket. Strong to the bucket. Shot up. No good. He'll be fouled on the play. And Stratton will go to the free throw line on the foul by JT Tinhouse.
Jackson Tinhouse's first foul, team's 2nd. And Stratton to the free throw line shooting a couple. 37-29 the score. Liberty with the lead. 5:45 to go in the 3rd quarter play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. First one up and good for Stratton.
Stratton's got 3, all from the free throw line. Makes it a 7-point game. 37-30. Second one up also good. Now it's a 6-point game. Nice job by Stratton as he's made all 4 of his free throws. Liberty needs to take better care of the basketball. They'll get it out to Tinhouse. He'll set things on the man-to-man. QND's long, and they'll try to push you outside. Now Robbins with it, but he's extremely strong. Leaves it down low, and they'll land to the Giantson, and Liberty turns it over for the 3rd time in the half. 9 in the ball game. Down low, Knoyer works across the middle, tries to hit a man. Quick hands by Tinhouse to knock it out of bounds. It'll remain Raiders basketball to 5:19, mark of the 3rd quarter, 37-31 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. QND trails by 6. Now Sheffield will back out and get the ball handed to him. Looking. They try to throw it across the middle, and that is a foul. And that'll go against QND, and that's Stratton, and that's a good call.
Stratton wrapped both arms around Tinhouse to try to get the ball.
Tinhouse had the steal, and Stratton tried to get it back, and he was over the top and fouled him. Nothing to complain about there at all. Turnover is the 13th of the ball game, 2nd of the second half. Liberty with a 6-point lead, 37-31. Now Tinhouse will back it back out. He'll try to work against the double pick. Can't see it down low, finds Robbins. Reverse layup, puts it up, in and out, no good as he got a little bit too aggressive with it. And the ball rolled out of the rim, and it'll go the way of QND.
Brenton Klingel knocked it out.
Yeah. Robbins that time just needed to go up and crush the ball. And he could have. Now bouncing off of Robbins, and Robbins is going to pick up a foul about 60 foot from the basket.
That'll be his 2nd, team 3rd against Liberty of the second half. Ball out of bounds in the backcourt.
Letting QND hang around, that's always makes somebody dangerous. Hoyt into the front court. Backs it back out. Throws it over to Sheffield. Left-hand side, Stratton works against Tinhouse. Shot partially blocked. Over comes away with the rebound. Now he'll clear it out to Wolf. 4:35 left third quarter. Wolf inside, back out to Robbins. Now to Obert. Obert works across the middle. Long step, shot blocked, out of bounds by Wallingford. It'll remain Liberty basketball. I think Wallingford just could have jumped up and caught that ball and had a steal along with the block.
Wallingford got up there quickly.
He can get up. I think he's a pretty good baseball pitcher too, if I remember right. At least there was one. Robbins with it. They leave him alone. He tries to pass it out front and turns it over again. Had a shot right underneath the basket. That time turned it away, and Klauser's going to check in on the next dead ball. Hoyt right side Stratton. Now throws it to Knoyer, top of the key. Left-hand side Hoyt. You see how quickly he got from one side of the court to the other. Back out. Stratton sees it on the right side. He'll find Sheffield. Now left side, three-pointer, Knoyer. In, out, no good. Klingel pulls down his 7th board of the night. He'll get it to Wolf. Wolf across the timeline. Front court. That's to Obert. To Robbins. Oh, my goodness. That's a terrible call.
They're going to call it on Robbins.
They're going to call that on Robbins, and that is an awful. That was a flop. All the way a flop, no doubt about it. Terrible call.
Right?
Huh?
If it were the NBA, you'd get a fine.
He flopped.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That's terrible. That was an awful call. Totally ridiculous. He missed it about 40 times. Now we bring the ball the other way. Now it'll be QND's ball. 3:40 left in the quarter. Long step, and they'll call the travel the other way. That's the 14th of the ball game, as Sheffield couldn't control his feet on that one. 3:41 left in the quarter. 37-31. I mean, the guy flopped before Robbins got close to it. 3:35 left in the third quarter. 6-point game after leading by 13. Knuffman looks down low. Klauser trying to get it from Obert. Obert has a man foul him across the middle. Let's see who the call's on.
That foul going to be called against Hoyt. That will be his third, team second of the second half. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Liberty.
A lot of fouls.
6 in this quarter.
A lot of fouls. They get it down to Brighton Klingel. His shot is blocked. That shot was blocked by Stratton, and he got the rebound. Now the ball comes loose, and QND turns it over for the 15th time. Knuffman strong to the bucket. Oh, my gosh. This must have been the call of the night's all I can figure. Just over and over and over again.
Obviously, if you fall down, you're going to get a charge, so just fall down, because that's what it's going to be called right now.
That's a turnover, the 13th of the ball game on Liberty. We've had probably 7 charging calls in this game. Just not that many times that people get their feet set that well. The ball goes off the QND's foot, out of bounds. As the man got in too big a hurry, did Hoyt.
But now we know this is the crew to take a charge against Cancer Night.
That's exactly right. There's nothing wrong with the officiating crew. I just see the game a little differently. And they're probably right. A lot of yakking going on.
Don't reward the flops.
Yeah, a lot of yakking going on. Here comes Tinhouse, who's had a good game. Little reverse layup. Works it back out to Powell. Powell down low. Klauser is tied up on the play, and that's a jump ball, alternating possession. It'll remain the way of Liberty. Back into the game comes Jake Wallingford. He'll sit down Alex Knoyer. QND's a year away from having about as many seniors as Liberty's got, though, John. Wow, they got a lot of juniors playing, don't they?
Sure do.
Knuffman will inbound it. He's a senior. Gets it into Klauser. Tries to work inside. Tried to work inside ridiculously hard that time. And now Klauser's going to pick up a foul.
That'll be Klauser's 4th.
I think you're right. I think it's his 4th.
Yeah, it is his. I think they called it on Powell.
I'll be darned. It's Powell's 4th.
It is his 4th, but
I don't know how they switched that one around. I'll be darned.
Yeah, not sure.
It's all right. 2:50 left in the quarter. Still 37-31. It's been that way for about a couple of minutes. 5-second call. Turnover QND. There's 17.
I thought it was a long 5 even, too. I thought it was generous.
2:50 left third quarter of play. 37-31. How many times have you heard that? Robbins back in. Tinhouse sits down. He's giving him some good minutes. He'll play in the All-Star game. So will all the guys on the court of the 4 out front, the bigger guys. Klingel, Klauser. Looks down low. Wants to give the ball to Wolf. Now he will. He shakes the man. Comes up against Wallingford in a little bit of trouble. And a jump ball, alternating possession. That'll be turnover number 14 on Liberty.
Wolf just got caught in a spot where he was surrounded by guys bigger than
Yeah,
him. He just couldn't get out of it.
Keep the ball moving. That's what Coach Altmix will tell him. Keep the ball moving. Wallingford wants to inbound it. Long. That's close to 5, but finally they get it into Sheffield. Sheffield across the timeline on the left-hand side. Works at the free throw line and the pick. Now with the ball is Hoyt. Hoyt's solid. Now to Wallingford. Back out to Hoyt as he resets things. He's got Klingel on him. Sheffield, left wing. Wallingford, top of the key. Right-hand side, Hoyt looks down low. Ball taken away by Knuffman. Larceny, layup, up and good. Knuffman's first bucket of the game makes it a 39-31 game on the 18th turnover of the game against QND. With the ball is Bakke. Now left-hand side, Stratton. Three-pointer up and good by Sheffield. Sheffield's got 12. 39-34. Now it's a 5-point game. We got a dandy going on here, John, with 1:40 left in the third quarter. Wolf gets the handoff. Good switch off by Notre Dame on the defensive side. Back to Knuffman. Breaks the defense. Gets it to Klauser. Tries the dunk. Misses it there. Bakke gets the rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Tie up. Ball's going to go the way of Robbins. He'll put it up, and it's good. Robbins has another. That's 11. Think that was aggressive enough that there's no call? Wow.
The coach's Altmix all wanted a timeout when Klauser was pinned on the floor.
Turnover 19, 41-34 in favor of Liberty. Welcome to the Eagles' Nest. Wallingford. Ball knocked away. Robbins had it for a minute. Now rebound, or getting into Sheffield. He'll throw it away. Turnover number 20. The other way, here comes Wolf. Finds Robbins. Front court. Waits for a cutter. Brings it back out top of the key. The 6'5 jumper can dribble. Now to Wolf. 40 seconds left. Wolf splits the defense. Klingel back out to Robbins, top of the key. These guys have played a lot of ball together. And a timeout, Liberty. 33.7 seconds left third quarter. 41-34, Liberty with the lead back in 30.
Before the game, during the game, or after the game, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
33.7 seconds left third quarter. Liberty with the basketball and a 7-point lead. Led by 13 right before the half, led by 11 at half, and QND's made it a pretty decent quarter. They were just a shot away from cutting it to 2 or 3. Just too many turnovers. 9 turnovers in the second half on them. On the other side, 8 on Liberty. It's been a sloppy third quarter. Harry Waggy'd say sloppy Joe. Good job by Obert letting Wolf get in the backcourt. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Wolf maintains the dribble, works inside. Strong to the basket, rebound Klauser. Brings it down, and he'll be grabbed by a man. There'll be a foul on one of the Raiders. That's going to be Canoyer.
It's Alex Canoyer's foul.
Fourth.
Team third of the second half. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket.
Into the game comes Sheffield. Canoyer will have to sit down. Canoyer's a dandy little baseball player, too. Inbounding the ball to Wolf. Klauser was open. They missed him. Now they'll get it to Robbins. Glides up, spins around, puts it up and in. He's got 13. 43-34. Numbers turned around on the scoreboard. In the backcourt, Wallingford with 10 seconds left. Now 8, 7, 6. They get it right side. Stratton with 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to throw it down low, and the ball goes away. That'll be a turnover to end the quarter. 21 in the game. 8 minutes left in regulation. 43-34. Liberty with the lead over QND. We're back with fourth quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
43-34, Liberty with the lead. It'll be their basketball. QND 10 of 26, 38%, 4 of 9 from the arc, 44%, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. Liberty 20 of 38, 54.6%, 2 of 5 from the arc, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. It'll be Liberty basketball. 14 turnovers on Liberty, 8 in the second half, 22 on QND, 11 in each half. Ball comes to Robbins in the backcourt. Liberty trying to get that lead back to double digits. Klingel's been quiet for a while. Get it down to Klauser. Strong to the bucket. Shot up, no good. He'll be fouled on the play, and Devin Klauser will shoot a pair.
It'll be Sheffield's first foul, team 5th.
Somebody's only got 1 foul. Wow, how'd that happen?
Team 4th against Quincy Notre Dame. And it'll be Klauser to the free throw line, shooting a couple.
4 or 5 from the free throw line is Liberty. They did not shoot a free throw in the third quarter. Made it.
Klauser makes the first. Makes it 44-34, 10-point lead again.
He's got 8.
And he'll get another. He makes them both.
Good job by the big man. 11-point lead. 2 away from the biggest lead of the ball game. Stratton in the backfield. He's worked hard, has Jackson Stratton. Left-hand side, Wallingford. Got to like him. Back out Bakke. He's giving them some good minutes. Down low, they get it to Sheffield. It won't fall. Klauser clears it off with a big board, his 7th. Wolf quickly into the front court. Speed kills. They are so fast. Robbins fakes, strong to the bucket. Little teardrop, won't fall. The ball tipped around. Wallingford grabs it for the board, his 7th of the night. Ball almost turned loose. Shot up and good. That time by Sheffield. He's got 14 to lead his team. 45-36, back to a single-digit lead of 9. Wolf with it. He's been quiet on the offensive side tonight. No points. Get it down to Robbins. Tough catch. 15th turnover. Liberty's just leaving QND in the game. Now QND returns the favor, and then Liberty returns the favor. 16 turnovers on Liberty, 22 on QND. Sloppy Joe. Knuffman in for Klauser. Other side, Bakke sits down. And got to travel, so it'll be QND's basketball. Right on this side, happened on the other side. 6:57 left in regulation, 9-point lead for Liberty. Hoyt has to go in the backcourt and run it down. Looks like he's fathered, does he not? My goodness. Stratton with it, leaves it out top of the key to Knoyer, playing with 4 fouls, I do believe.
He is.
To Wallingford. Left-hand side, Hoyt looks down low, can't find anything. Right side, Knoyer working inside. Tries to cross-court it. Knuffman had it. Ball was knocked away. Shot blocked by Stratton. Knoyer's got it. Now he'll get it down to Sheffield. Puts it up off the glass and good. And Sheffield's got 16. 45-38. QND not going away. 8-point lead. Wolf looks inside. Can't find anything. He'll get it back out to Obert. Now to Knuffman. They're out there with Obert and Robbins and Klingel. With the ball is Clayton Obert with 6 minutes left.
Silent.
I mean, it's quiet as it can be.
People are in here right now. Silent.
Somebody yell. Somebody make a mistake so somebody can yell. Robbins, little turnaround. It won't fall. Klingel had the rebound, bounced it off of the man from QND in Knoyer, and what a job by the senior. Here comes Klauser back into the game. He will give Klingel a break.
I thought Klingel may have been fouled on the rebound. He did a good box out.
Klingel picked up his 9th board of the night, John. He's going to have a double-double if he's not careful. Now reaching over is Kanoyer, who's got 4 fouls. You know, you got to be careful even doing that. You can pick up your 5th. 5:46 left in regulation here. A 45-38 Liberty lead. Anybody's game, 7-point game. Oh, they missed Obert underneath. Now Wolf puts up a shot. It comes off the man, and the rebound comes off to Wallingford. Wallingford will get it into the front court to Kanoyer. Corner, Stratton puts up a 3, partially blocked. Rebound Wallingford. Ball comes back out to Hoyt. Now back out to Kanoyer. Timeout QND. 5:27 left in regulation. 45-38. Liberty with the lead. Will take a 30.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers!
Welcome back. Glad you joined us tonight. Trash Queen scoreboard, 45-38. Liberty with the lead. QND with the basketball. They'll get it into Hoyt. Don't forget about Illini Express, open 7 to 7, Monday through Saturday. IlliniHospital.org is where you can find more information. John, I got to have that room there, buddy. Sorry. Now back up, shot up, and Klingel gets the rebound, his 10th. Double-double for him on the night. Tinhouse in the corner from his cousin, Brighton Klingel. Hello, Jeannie Stan out in Arizona. Hope you're well. Down low, Cannon. Shot up, first bucket of the night for Cannon Wolf. 47-38, 9-point lead. Ball goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Devin Klauser trying to steal it. Jim Whitfield tried to show his soccer skills, and he may have to work on those. Clayton Obert replaces Wolf. Knuffman, Obert, Klauser, Tinhouse, and Klingel. No Robbins out there right now either. 4:48 left in regulation, 9-point game, and QND trying to cut into that here on Central Illinois Sports. Hit that subscribe button, will you? We'd love to have you as a subscriber. Kanoyer throws a pass down low, a baseball pass, and Knuffman catches it in the face, but he fouled Stratton ahead of that.
That'll be Knuffman's second foul, team 7th. It'll be 1 and 1 for Johnson Stratton. 47-38 to score. Liberty with the lead, 4:37 to go in the game.
Calvin Lavery back in. He did not play in the third quarter. He will set down Wallingford for a while. The Lavery boys both played. Pancake and sausage tomorrow, 7 to 10 for Saki Nation. Tomorrow night's the Hart Gala in Quincy.
Shot up and good. He'll get the bonus.
Stratton 5 for 5 from the free throw line. All of his points from there.
Makes it 47-39 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. And he'll get his second up and also good.
6 for 6. He can do that all night long. 47-40 is the Trash Queen score. Liberty with the lead. Obert to Tinhouse. They had a little trouble with that one, but made it work. Tinhouse will maintain the dribble with Hoyt out there hawking him. Back out to Klauser. Back to Tinhouse. He'll hold the ball, then throw it over to Obert. Adam Lee really does a nice job here at this school, doesn't he? Down low, they get it to Klingel, and he's going to be fouled, I do believe, by Kanoyer, and that'll be Kanoyer's 5th.
Kanoyer's 5th. Team 6, it'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Liberty. Kanoyer will sit down with his 5th foul. He was frustrated with himself.
Baki into the game. Picket fence. Angela Dunham Burbridge open 10 to 2 tomorrow. 285-1491. Check them out on Facebook. Picket fence. What are you laughing about?
Oh, they were playing
Wolf.
Hit the Road Jack there.
His name's Jack Kanoyer? No, it's Alex. Robbins, top of the key. Gets it off to Klauser, about 28 foot from the basket. Looks down low, can't find anything. Runs a little wide Texas rotation right now. They'll get the ball to Robbins. Looks down low, can't find anything. Now back out to Wolf. Down low, Klauser, free for a second, shot up, it won't fall. Rebound, Clayton Obert, strong to the bucket, puts a shot up, it won't fall, but Obert will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And I think Lavery will pick that up, will he not?
Calvin Lavery's first, team 7th, over to the free throw line, shooting 2. 47-40 the score, 3:42 to go in the ball game on the Trash Queens scoreboard. Liberty with the lead, and Obert shooting 2.
They've only missed one free throw in the evening also. Obert with 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 4 points on the night, 47-40, 3:42 left in the game.
Obert's first is up and good.
Teammates are confident he's going to make it. They're not even down there. Now they will be. 48-40.
And he'll get one more on the 2-shot foul. Second one up and also good.
Dandy free throws from both teams tonight. 49-40, back to a 9-point lead. Hoyt will hand the ball off to Sheffield. Sheffield's hit 3 threes, but nothing in the second half of the 3, but he's got 16, 7 in the second half. Bakke with it, trying to work down low. Maintains the dribble. No count on him, though. He was closely guarded. Gets it off to Wallingford. Good ball control by Wallingford. Top of the key, Stratton 3, flops, and they bought it.
It was on a box out, and that was terrible. They're going to call it on the floor on the box out at least. Okay, well that's, I mean.
Who did he call it on?
It's going to be 1 and 1. He called it on Robbins. That's the only man it could have been on, but.
That's his 4th.
Yeah, it's his 4th, and it's not a very good call, but it was on the box out, and at least he called it on the box out, so it's a 1
You
and
don't
1.
call a foul on a guy boxing somebody out. That's ridiculous.
No, I agree with that.
That's terrible.
At least he didn't call it 3. And
shot up by Stratton.
First makes it 49-41, 3:15 to go in the game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. He'll get one more.
He's made 7 in a row, John. Make it 8.
Even you couldn't jinx him, Jack.
49-42. I mean, the ghosts are out tonight. Klingel with it. 3:05 left. 7-point game, 49-42 Liberty. After a couple of ties and 6 lead changes, Liberty's been in control. See if QND can cut into that. Now with the ball is Wolf. He'll work down low. Robbins fakes, turns, tries to put a shot up, and the ball is partially blocked out of bounds, and it'll remain Liberty basketball. 49-42, 2:46 left. I don't know what else you could call there, actually. Down low, Robbins has the ball stripped away, fakes a couple of times, puts the shot up, back, and it's good. And Liberty calls the timeout. Robbins with 15, 51-42, Liberty with the lead. Timeout, back with more after these.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
The Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 420. And Pike County Concrete. When you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call, 285-5548, Pittsfield and Jacksonville. Then call Tim Waters at 309-252-1052, and he'll straighten that concrete out for you.
Robbins came out during the timeout as I believe Klauser re-entered the game.
Yep.
Robbins with 4 fouls.
2:41 left. Okay, here we go. QND with the basketball, trailing by 9, 2:40 in regulation. With the ball, top of the key is Sheffield. Throws it over to Bakke. Bakke tries a little spin move, can't find an opening. Now throws it to Wallingford. Little touch pass. Sheffield makes a nice catch. Wallingford top of the key. He's got Wolf on him, so all kinds of size advantage there. They'll cross court it to Wallingford. Back out top of the key, Stratton. Left-hand side. Sheffield for the three. In and out, no good. And Robbins comes away with his sixth board of the night. Here comes Wolf the other way. Into the corner, into a little bit of a double team, and Liberty will call timeout. Robbins back in the game. 2:03 left. Timeout here. 51-42. Back in 30.
Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Liberty basketball, have I mentioned? Why would you listen when you can watch the game? 51-42, 2 minutes left in regulation. Klingel with it out front. Bakke with a hand on him. The ball goes off of Klingel's foot. They say no, it went off of QND. And now Brad Dixon's going to overrule, and that'll be a turnover. That's a good call. 17th turnover against Liberty. Knuppman in, Robbins out.
That's what you have for your referees.
Yep, went right off of his foot, and the first man couldn't see it, and the second man did a nice job helping him out. 158 and counting. Hoyt back in controlling things. Sheffield, right side, Wallingford. Back out Sheffield. Now left side, Stratton, three. It's short. Klauser with a big board. He'll find Knuppman, who had to wait, get it to Klingel. Off the window and good. Klingel with another two. He's got 15, 4 in the second half, and the lead's back to 11, 53-42. The other way, the ball comes loose, goes out of bounds, and here comes Robbins back in. Knuppman out. Boy, they can rotate people in and out. This is the fifth-rated team in the state of Illinois in 1A. I'm telling you, they might be better than that. 128 left. They're up by 11 here at home on senior night. 9 seniors on this Liberty Eagles squad. Three-pointer is an air ball, and Clayton bounces it off of Wallingford. Oh!
It's Clayton over.
No, he pointed the wrong way.
Pointed the wrong direction. That wasn't what he intended.
Yep, just pointed the wrong way, that's all. 123 left. 11-point lead in the basketball for Liberty. Wolf, who's been steady as a rock and doesn't have to score to really be a difference maker. He's working against Hoyt, and he'll dribble it into the front court with speed. Hoyt has to put a hand on him. Now a timeout for Liberty, and a little tie-up. We got the timeout. 1:12 left in contest, 53-42. Liberty with the lead, back in 1 minute.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Barry Wearies. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Blessing. In the dream world, I would have loved to have been a Major League Baseball player. This job has been so satisfying. When I do a total knee or a total hip replacement on a patient, it is so fulfilling to improve their quality of life. They can do things now that they couldn't do before the surgery. And when they're in the office and they're very appreciative, it makes me feel that I'm doing the Lord's work.
1:12 left in regulation here, 53-42, Liberty with the basketball. And they are in the front court on the sidelines in front of their fans. Man, it's a packed house tonight. Good to see a great crowd at a basketball game. Get it down low to Wolf, tries to bounce it over. Klauser bounces once, puts a shot up, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up again, that's good. Nice job, stick-to-itiveness for Klauser, third man in double figures with 11. He's got 10 boards. Second man in the double-doubles. Good to see that. On the other side is Sheffield. We'll be carrying these guys in the Griggsville Regional. Klingel just took the ball away, but he couldn't control it. And it'll be ball out of bounds QND with 49.7 seconds left before the final. This ties the biggest lead of the ball game, this 13-point lead. Liberty just keeps coming at you. They get it to Hoyt, puts up the shot. Robbins with another block. His 7th of the night, 10 boards, 15 rebounds.
Ball out of bounds off Klauser that time after the block.
46.7 seconds left. Now they'll get it down low. Stratton puts up the shot, no good. Rebound comes off loose. Klauser gets it to Klingel, coast to coast. Shot up, and it's goaltending. And now they'll call the goaltending. Yep, Wallingford's going to goaltend, and that's going to go the way of Klauser, right?
I believe so.
Klauser with 13 now on the goaltend. They tried to call me for goaltending one time, but I knew it wasn't true because I never, ever goaltended. I always got clean blocks all the time. No doubt about it. The seniors take a bow. Obert, Robbins, Klauser, Wolf, and Klingel.
And the other seniors are on the floor.
57-42, clock running. Hoyt with the basketball. Tabaki, right-hand side, Sheffield. Now back out to Wallingford. Wants to break inside against Powell, and Powell will hold him right there. And Powell will pick up his 5th, so he was in there for a short period of time. It'll be a 1-1. Anything for a bow, that's what Mr. Eli Powell says.
57-42 the score. Liberty with the lead, 25.6 seconds to go in the game.
Here comes Travis Duke, a junior, 5'8".
Wallingford to the free throw line, shooting 1 and 1. He's got 4 points on the night.
QND's 11 for 14 from the free throw line. Wallingford with 4. They get 5. 50. Go ahead.
His first was up and good, as you said.
57-43. Liberty had their biggest lead of 15 just a moment ago.
Wallingford misses the second rebound, comes down to Knuffman.
Knuffman can dribble it out here, I do believe. 20 seconds left. QND wants to put some guys in, but I don't think the clock will ever stop. 11, 10, 9, 57-43. Duke had it for a minute. He'll get it out to Knuffman. Knuffman will throw it to Tenhouse, who has to run it down, almost loses it out of bounds, and the clock will sound. Final 57-43. Liberty with the win. We'll take a break on the post-game show. Liberty moves to 23-5, and QND drops to 15-10. We've reached the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Illini Community Hospital, they've been around since 1942, 80 years of service. Excellent health care, primary and specialty care, emergency medicine. Illini here to serve you and your family. Learn more about those services at IlliniHospital.org. And the final, 57-43. We'll be back on the post-game show after these.
Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Final in the ball game, 57-43. Liberty with their 23rd win of the season. They were 24 of 48, 50%, 2 of 8, 25% from the arc, 9 of 13. That's 75% from the free throw line. QND 12 of 36. That means they were 33%, 4 of 13 from the arc, and 11 of 15 from the free throw line. QND led in scoring with 16 from Braden Sheffield, 8 for Jackson Stratton. Jay Coyd had 3 points on the night. Stratton, by the way, made 8 out of 8 free throws on the night. Really impressive. Also, 5 points from Jake Wallingford, 4 points from Josh Bakke off the bench, and Alex Canoyer had 7 on the night. Lavery also, both the Lavery boys played but did not score. On the Liberty side, Brighton Klingel with 15 points and 10 boards. Logan Robbins with 11 boards, 7 blocks, and 15 points. 13 points for Devin Klauser. Eli Powell played but did not score. Tenhouse with 4 off the bench, all in the first half. Cannon Wolf with 2 points in the night, 8 assists. What a job by him. And Clayton Obert had 6 points. Give Kneffman 2 on the night for their total of 57. 57-43, the final here. We'll take a break. We're going to visit with the head coach, Greg Altmix, from the Liberty Eagles on their 23rd win as they get ready for the regionals about a week away. We'll be back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. We'll name our player of the game and come back and talk to the coach after these.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Before we visit with the coach, I want to tell you about the player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Former player at Barry Western, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. How could you do it any other way? 9 seniors for the Liberty Eagles. They're going to be our players of the game. All 9 of those seniors and the 5 cheerleaders, too. What a job by all of them. Head coach Greg Altmix alongside. Coach, your kids turned the ball over 17 times in the game. I know you're not happy about that, but they turned QND over 23 times, and you got to be happy about that one.
It is mixed feelings right there, that's for sure. I thought there were just some I think silly decisions, things that, you know, we kind of haven't done here recently. But, you know, when you play a good team and a physical team like Quincy Notre Dame, you're going to have that sometimes.
And, you know, I thought the kids handled some adversity, too. There were some flops going on out there and some offensive fouls, probably more offensive fouls than I've ever seen called in a ball game, especially against a home team. Anyway, nothing against anybody, but you know, they were falling down all over the place, a little bit dangerous, but your kids never lose their composure in that, and I think that is a direct reflection on their coach.
Well, I don't know about that. I know I appreciate that, though, Jack, but, you know, having these guys from junior high and having them come in, and I think, number one, it starts with the kids, the seniors buying into the program, what we're trying to teach them. And then I also have to attribute a lot of it, and I'm probably going to forget somebody here, but Tanner Hessling and Jordan Nyson, Landon Obert, Knowlton Klingel, Ryan Hedrick, those guys showed these guys how to win. And these seniors, they paid attention. And, you know, Knowlton made sure and Jordan made sure they were paying attention. And so, you know, they bought in, they worked their rear ends off, and they've given themselves an opportunity to have a lot of fun this season. After last year, a lot of heartbreak last year and a lot of adversity, I think that also toughened these guys up. And, you know, they put themselves in a position to do things like this.
Don't mean to talk about the past too much, but I'm going to say this one. 2 years ago, Landon Obert's got an ankle that he's hobbling around on as we're up north, I think, at Lewiston. I can't even remember whether it was Bushnell, Lewiston, whatever. You lose to a team that I think you could beat about any time. Then last year, you got a crew of guys again that look like they're ready for a run. COVID took some things away from these kids. I think your seniors right now are a little serious about what's going on next.
It's interesting having watched them from 8th grade because, you know, I love these guys to death, but, you know, I think anybody that knows an 8th grader knows they can be a little squirrely. And, you know, as they entered into the season, I think they've come to the realization of, you know, this is their last opportunity, and I really do believe they're wanting to make the most of it. And, you know, it's nice being able to count on these guys to go out and give it their best.
Coach Altmix, it's going to be tough saying goodbye to these seniors, and you got a lot of younger guys, and I mean, you got to reload again, but it's kind of back with Landon and Jordan. They kind of had to take their bruises and lumps, and they just came back. It's great to see a kid like Jordan on the bench. I ran into Landon. I mean, I keep seeing all these people. I saw the Obert family, and Mom and Dad told me over a taco, 20 years they've had Obert's playing in the basketball program, and I said, you know, you could adopt a couple 6'9" kids, wouldn't hurt a thing.
I would definitely take that. That's for sure. More, you know, we've got some good younger kids, but we're going to need some numbers. And so, you know, the 8th graders have really improved. The 7th graders have a nice group. So, you know, we're going to have our work cut out for us when these guys, you know, when we start next year. But we're going to make sure we enjoy these last weeks here.
You're going to be at Griggsville for the regional. I don't think there's any doubt about that. You're the 1 seed in the subsectional, and it's nice to be favored, but you got a target on your back, and every night somebody's going to come up and make it tough. That little old Nick at the Griggsville Gymnasium is a little different place, but next week you got to take care of business again. Thursday night of next week you'll play Pittsfield. I know we moved some things around, I do believe, because of that Saturday craziness of a regional. I don't really understand, but who you got on Tuesday? I don't know that.
We actually play Monday since we've got Thursday. Since it was instead of a Tuesday, Friday, we've got a Monday, Thursday. So we've got Rushville on Monday and finish up with Pittsfield on Thursday.
Everybody lost a few games during the season because of other people's sickness and things. Your kids have come out each time playing in the Pittsfield tournament, playing in the Macomb tournament, playing in the Winchester tournament. It got you ready for the place where they hand out the Emmys, as Rick Johns used to say from Calhoun. We can talk about the rest of it, but that postseason right now, these kids would like to make a run.
They would, that's for sure. And as I said, you know, we've always worked on improving our schedule to make sure we're ready. And, you know, sometimes at the JV level, we take our lumps, and, you know, but those are learning opportunities. And, you know, I think we definitely learned something tonight once again. We learned something on Tuesday night. And now hopefully with the varsity, hopefully the younger guys see what this type of schedule can do for you. And, you know, everybody likes to win, but to me it is still more about what are these young men learning, as, you know, when they leave the program, what have they learned. And I'm pretty confident that most of these guys will tell you that they've learned a little bit more than just basketball.
I know it's senior night. You got some things going on.
But my goodness, these kids need to understand. Did you see that crowd that came out here tonight to watch these kids? I don't see that a lot of places anymore.
No, it's been nice that our community has really come out these last couple games and really support us. We had a great crowd here against Payson homecoming. We had against Payson. We had a great crowd against Brown County when that was homecoming. And, you know, Notre Dame travels well. They had a nice crew here. But I tell you what, it's nice when you look out and you feel like you're outnumbering them 4 or 5 to 1.
You want that at Griggsville for the regional too, right?
That's what I hope. I mean, I'm seeing more students. I'm seeing more fans. I hope that continues to grow as we go through the rest of our season.
Bless you, my friend. Keep up the good work. Keep these kids rolling. Seeing them all hug you, and Devin Clouser might have hurt you a little bit.
Well,
Your back's in good shape now.
He caught me off guard, so my back was a little tight before that, but he loosened it up. I kind of felt like a rag doll up there. But, hey, Jack, we appreciate everything you guys do for us, and broadcasting a game like this, it means a lot to the boys, so thank you very much.
We love them all. It's been great to watch them grow up, and we know they're going to be fine young men. Great program at Liberty here at the Nest. Go enjoy the senior night. Thank you, Coach.
Will do. Thank you, Jack.
We appreciate it. Greg Altmix, the head coach of the Liberty Eagles. They win it tonight 57-43. And we want to tell you, for John Hall, I'm Jack Hall, thanking you all for joining us. Thank you to Adam Lee for getting us set up. We hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast because, you know, why would you listen to it when you can watch it? That's what I always say. We'll have another game tomorrow at 4 o'clock. The girls are playing against East Alton Wood River. And John and Charlie will have that one for you. Don't forget about Pancakes and Saucies, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning at the bowling alley at Bowlers Universe for Socky Nation. For John Hull, I'm Jack Hull from the Eagles Nest. 57-43. Liberty gets their 23rd win of the season. This has been another Central Illinois sports presentation.